Hi everybody, Gothic Sugar here with the Color Me Nostalgic series, Book 1, Singing in the Rain. And I have the proofs available right now. The one in the forefront was done by the print-on-demand service that I was using. And this one, as well as this one, were done in-house. So I actually have access to a binding machine, which is why this one looks like this. It has coil binding. Ooh. So that you can flip it out for maximum access to your page. And I'm actually doing this landscape style, so it's more like an art pad, I guess. But there's this one, which this is what I'm leaning towards doing. I really love the cover on this one, but I prefer the thickness of the paper on that one. This paper for the POD version is not thickest. See, this is 2 sheets, and I mean it's decent, I suppose. It's like average book paper. And as you can see, I have marked some of the mistakes that I made here, which kind of irritated me. So this is your quick preview. Oh, and this page is Mommy Apple Delight and Applejack, which are here. And I was testing out paper with this. This is from the smaller book, which is this one over here. And I tested it out with marker. I did water-based on this, and I've done alcohol-based on the paper itself, because this is actually the paper that I use when I do traditional art commissions. That's your bleed. The paper is very thick. It's actually cardstock, and it's acid-free. This paper, I do not know if it's acid-free. I really don't. I could not find any information on that. So, yeah. And then I tested it here, and this is your bleed. Now, you're probably looking at this and saying it's not that bad in comparison to the cardstock, but if you look here, hopefully you can see that is several layers of marker. Several layers. This is just one. And I don't know about you, but I don't like the idea of coloring and then just one layer is doing that. Here, that's one layer, that's one layer. I merged them here, so you do get 2, and then here, so I guess that could count as 3. But that's what you're going to end up with. And for some people who like to color, I know you're going to want to go at it and actually play around in this, because how often you come across vintage MLP coloring books or vintage style coloring books. So I'm not really loving this. Also, yeah. One mistake that I did make in all of these is I double-sided printed, or did double-sided printing, which I guess isn't that big a deal, but if you are the kind of person who likes to hang your artwork up after you've colored it, let me know in the comments, because it might very well be that I should do one-sided. Those were originally what I intended to do, but these ended up double-sided. And I do like this size for portability. This one hasn't been stapled yet. But the thing of that is details. If you don't have fine tipped markers or a very sharp point on your coloring pencils, you are going to go outside the lines. So, but I really, really like this size. So you all let me know. This size here would be staple bound. This is 5 by 8 roughly. It's basically an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock folded in half, which is what this is. This is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. And these, I mean, this book is already thick because it's cardstock. I used, for those wondering, Georgia Pacific cardstock, acid-free, and that is what I like to use. So the book is going to be thick. This is just a test sample. I actually just glued those together. instead of double printing, but you know, I can double print it, or I can do it as single-sided sheets. So let me know which you would prefer, and I will go with that, because like I said, originally I was just going to do single-sided, but I'm like, these books are going to be super thick. I mean, like super thick. Everyone who's pre-ordered has already prepaid shipping, so that's not going to be an issue. Because I think shipping was $5 and then $2 extra if you bought more than one book. So that should cover it. But I'm just letting you know, these books are going to be thick. And I'm going to find some packing supplies that I like for this. Because, yeah, thick book. Anyway, and that one's backwards. This last page is backwards. Ugh. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Okay, I was looking for her, and it was on the other page. But yeah, so there's that. And then I want to add a blank page in each book so that people can test their colors. We're between these two. So do you prefer the larger size, single-sided or double-sided? Or do you prefer the smaller size, single-sided or double-sided? And so let me know about that. And as you've seen, this is what you can do with it. These are just a quick doodle. Focus. Okay. And there you go. So you can see some detailing. I was just doing a quickie to test out the colors, and that's what I came up with. Again, these are just water-based. I used Mr. Sketch and Crayola on this one. That's it. That is the book. Quick run through and a couple questions. So wherever you see these pictures, just let me know, what do you want, single-sided or double-sided cardstock, and the size. Because seriously, I love this size, but I think more people are going to want the big one. How many times have I said that now? Anyway, thanks for watching. I will be back on YouTube with regular uploads in probably late April. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for visiting my channel, and for all of those of you who have pre-ordered these books, thank you immensely for your patience. I am working on the extra artwork for you, and going to have that ready for you in, well, a few days probably. My days are pretty much free right now, so yeah. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.